Good morning, church. Happy Easter! Happy Easter. I'm so excited that we get to be together this morning and that we can celebrate the reality of the resurrection. Everything that this gospel that the Apostle John wrote, pointing towards this moment, the death, the resurrection of Jesus, that he is Messiah, and that by believing in him you may have life. And when we come to this exciting news, one of the big barriers that people run into is the forgiveness of sins, especially their own sins. They think, well, maybe other people's sins could be forgiven, but mine might be too bad. Or I've done bad stuff, and doesn't God understand that? And I could never, even if God could forgive me, I could never forgive myself. Let me stop that horrible thought right there. Of course, God can forgive us. How do we know that God can forgive us? Because of John 21, when Jesus redeems Peter, and 3 times, mirroring the 3 times of the denial, he says, "Do you love me? Peter, do you love me?" And the first 2, he uses that Greek word agape, that godly, unconditional kind of love. And the 3rd time, he uses the phileo, which is the brotherly love. Do you love me? Do you love me? Are we brothers? Do you love me like that? And Peter gets grieved at the 3rd time. But we see that even in the denial of Jesus, even when Peter straight up fails the test to stand firm in his faith, Jesus is able to redeem him and give him a premier role in the apostleship and in spreading the gospel. And we know this isn't the last time Peter fails, because later on, Paul talks about in Galatians having to confront Peter for playing the hypocrite. And he has to tell him, no, you need to repent of that and stop just hanging out with the Jews. You have to hang out with the Gentiles too. Paul himself, he was a murderer. He murdered Christians and threw families in jail and ripped families apart. God forgave him and called him into ministry. The joy of the Easter message is Jesus, go and feed my sheep. You are forgiven. You are redeemed. You are given a purpose and a place in this ministry. Yes, you. All we have to do is follow, to obey, to receive this good gift that God has given us. And there's no greater, no more wonderful reality than this. So I pray that you really pull out all the stops to celebrate Jesus with all of your heart, soul, mind, and strength today, because today is the day when the whole world changed and we're able to have a right relationship with the Lord our God again. I love you, church, and we'll talk to you soon again.